Sometimes, stepping away from someone is not an act of weakness, but a crucial measure to safeguard your tranquility. When you find yourself no longer respected, it's time to distance yourself. Your self-esteem holds more value than remaining in a toxic relationship. Occasionally, severing connections is the only way to preserve your well-being. If someone fails to value you and it causes you distress, muster the bravery to walk away. Life is too brief to be weighed down by relationships that don't add value. Ending contact with someone isn't a sign of defeat. It's a courageous advancement. Certain relationships are not meant to be clung to, but are here to teach you when to release. Do not fear distancing yourself from harmful individuals. It's essential for your personal development. You cannot bring joy to others if you are suffering yourself. Have the courage to detach from those who inflict pain upon you. At times, the only method to protect your spirit is to distance yourself from those who harm it. Life is too fleeting to be influenced by those who do not bring you happiness. Allow yourself to release those who are no longer crucial to your journey. It's freeing. I've realized that sometimes, for my mental well-being, I must be bold enough to step away from those who do not honor my value. Surround yourself with people who elevate you, not those who stress you out. Severing ties doesn't equate to animosity. It signifies safeguarding your peace. Your mental health surpasses any relationship. Identify when it's the right moment to let go. Do not permit someone to occupy space in your mind if they are not contributing to your emotional well-being. Sometimes, ending contact means closing a chapter for your own health. Respect yourself enough to disengage from anything that no longer benefits you, develops you, or brings you joy. Occasionally, the kindest action you can take is to release someone from your life. Not every loss is a detriment. Understand when to cut your losses. Boundaries are not acts of selfishness. They are acts of self-care. Trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, it likely isn't. Better to be alone than in toxic company. Severing ties with harmful people is a mark of self-respect, not self-centeredness. Letting go is not about surrendering, but accepting that some things are meant to be. You cannot change those around you, but you can choose who you keep close. Protect your tranquility. It's acceptable to distance yourself from those who deplete your energy. Value yourself enough to opt for what you deserve over mere desires. Closure starts when you acknowledge that moving on is more significant than clinging to a fantasy of what could have been. Walk away from anything that diminishes your value. Your mental well-being is more important than holding on to a damaging relationship. Do not fear removing toxic individuals from your life. Being alone is preferable to bad company. Forgive them for your own sake, but remember why you needed to let them go. Ending toxic relationships isn't about losing people. It's about gaining peace. Cutting ties with toxic individuals is an act of self-care, not selfishness. Surround yourself with those who uplift you, not those who bring you down. Do not let someone else's inability to recognize your worth make you question yourself. You can't alter the people around you, but you can choose who you associate with. Sometimes walking away is not about frailty, but about strength. Ending harmful relationships is akin to pruning a tree. It may hurt initially, but is necessary for growth. Distance yourself from negativity. It will only nourish your soul with positivity. Self-respect involves knowing when to cut off those who bring disorder into your life. The hardest part of letting go is realizing that the other person has already moved on. Your peace is more valuable than being among those who can't respect it. Ending toxic relationships is not a sign of weakness. It's a testament to your strength and self-respect. Sometimes you must distance yourself to gain clarity. Do not sacrifice your peace by trying to salvage a relationship that only causes you suffering. You deserve to be surrounded by people who make you feel good about yourself. Letting go of harmful individuals is crucial for your own growth and joy. Your life is too precious to waste on those who don't appreciate you. Ending connections doesn't mean burning bridges. It means prioritizing self-care. Never feel guilty for prioritizing yourself and removing toxic influences. The right people enhance your life, and the wrong ones add stress. Your time and energy are valuable. Do not waste them on those who do not value them. Severing ties with harmful people isn't about losing them. It's about rediscovering yourself. Distance yourself from anyone who prevents you from being your best self. Value your mental tranquility enough to distance yourself from drama and negativity. You cannot change someone who doesn't see their own faults. Know your worth. Don't settle for relationships that make you feel anything less. Letting go is liberating when it frees you from negativity. True strength lies in knowing when to walk away from toxic situations. Your happiness is your own responsibility. Cut out anything that threatens it. Sometimes, the most compassionate action is to release someone from your life. Invest your energy in relationships that foster your growth, not hinder it. Quality relationships are essential for a fulfilling life. Choose wisely the people you surround yourself with. Respect is the foundation of every healthy relationship, reflecting our commitment to fairness and dignity. Alignment of values is crucial. Choose relationships that support your moral and personal development. Selfishness disrupts harmony. Seek relationships where mutual respect and support are paramount. Protect your inner peace. Distance yourself from manipulation and abuse. Prioritizing your well-being is fundamental. Trust forms the basis of all meaningful connections. Nurture relationships where honesty and reliability thrive. Enduring abuse is never virtuous. Put your dignity and well-being above all else. Mutual support fosters growth. Cultivate relationships where both parties thrive in personal development. Living authentically requires clarity. Confront manipulation with integrity and a commitment to truth. Stagnation impedes virtue. Choose relationships that encourage continuous improvement and ethical growth. Wisdom lies in recognizing when to step away. Prioritize your peace of mind over toxic relationships. Every interaction is an opportunity to practice virtue. Choose relationships that embody your highest ideals. Emotional energy is precious. Invest it in relationships that nurture and sustain your inner peace. Toxicity erodes the spirit. Choose relationships that nourish your soul and promote growth. The best way to discover yourself is to lose yourself in service to others. Ultimately, it's not the years in your life that matter, but the life in your years. Love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive. The best relationships are those where you can be yourself and still feel loved. True friendship exists when the silence between two people is comfortable. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. The greatest victory is to conquer oneself. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. Forgiveness is not an occasional act. It is a constant mindset. Closure begins when you accept that moving on is more important than holding on to a fantasy of what could have been. Sometimes, stepping away is the most effective way to show respect for both yourself and the other person. Every ending is a chance for a new beginning. Embrace it with an open heart. Letting go is not about forgetting. It's about moving forward. It's important to recognize that some people are only meant to be in your life for a certain period. Clinging to a relationship that no longer serves you is an act of self-sabotage. Prioritize your mental health by choosing relationships that uplift and inspire you. Sometimes, you need to be brave enough to walk away from what's familiar in order to find what's truly right for you. Respecting your own needs and boundaries is essential for a fulfilling life. Choosing peace over conflict is a sign of strength and self-awareness. You don't have to explain or justify your decision to distance yourself. Your well-being is enough reason. Being alone does not mean being lonely. It means giving yourself the space to grow and heal. Endings are not failures. They are opportunities to realign with your true self. It's okay to outgrow people. It's a natural part of life and personal development. Trust that your path will lead you to where you need to be, even if it means leaving some people behind. Self-care includes removing yourself from situations and people that drain your energy. The ability to let go of toxic relationships is a sign of personal strength and wisdom. You are deserving of a life filled with positive, supportive relationships. Don't settle for less. Every relationship should contribute to your happiness, not diminish it. Sometimes, distancing yourself is the most loving thing you can do for both yourself and the other person. Understand that you cannot force someone to respect or value you. Their inability to do so is their issue, not yours. Create space in your life for relationships that foster mutual respect, growth, and happiness. The process of letting go is often challenging, but it's a crucial step towards personal growth and healing. Forgive yourself for the times you stayed longer than you should have. Growth comes from learning and moving forward. Trust in your ability to make decisions that prioritize your well-being and happiness. Letting go opens up opportunities for new and more fulfilling relationships to enter your life. Sometimes the most profound growth happens in the moments of greatest challenge. Value yourself enough to walk away from anything that no longer serves your best interests. Every step towards letting go is a step towards reclaiming your power and peace. It's important to remember that you deserve to be surrounded by people who respect and uplift you. The journey of self-discovery often requires letting go of those who hinder your progress. Embrace change as a natural and necessary part of life's evolution. True freedom comes from the ability to release what no longer serves you and welcome what does. Self-love involves making decisions that honor your own needs and well-being. The process of ending relationships can be painful, but it paves the way for personal growth and new beginnings. Remember that every relationship serves a purpose, and sometimes that purpose is to teach you when to let go. Trust yourself to make the right decisions for your emotional and mental health. You are worthy of relationships that bring joy, support, and positivity into your life. Sometimes, stepping away from a situation allows you to gain a fresh perspective and renewed clarity. Release what no longer aligns with your values and goals and make space for what does. Each ending is an opportunity to begin anew with greater wisdom and understanding. Surround yourself with those who mirror the qualities you aspire to embody. Understanding when to let go is a crucial skill in maintaining your emotional health. Every relationship has its season, and sometimes it's time to embrace a new chapter in your life. Be compassionate with yourself as you navigate the complexities of ending relationships that no longer serve you. Choose to invest your time and energy in relationships that reflect your true worth and aspirations. True strength is found in the ability to make difficult choices that prioritize your well-being. Sometimes the most loving action you can take is to create distance from those who are not contributing positively to your life. Allow yourself to move on from relationships that no longer fit your journey, and trust that new, meaningful connections will follow. The process of letting go may be difficult, but it is a necessary part of personal growth and self-care. Remember that your worth is not determined by your ability to maintain every relationship. Sometimes, distancing yourself is an act of self-respect and a step towards a more fulfilling life. Trust that you have the strength to navigate the challenges of letting go and the wisdom to embrace the opportunities that lie ahead. Prioritize relationships that bring out the best in you and support your personal development. Each ending is a chance to reflect, grow, and move closer to the life you envision for yourself. Embrace the journey of self-discovery and growth, even when it involves letting go of what no longer serves you. The path to inner peace often requires making tough choices and setting boundaries with those who disrupt your tranquility. By releasing relationships that no longer align with your values, you create space for new, enriching experiences. Allow yourself the freedom to choose relationships that uplift and inspire you. Sometimes letting go is the most courageous and empowering choice you can make for yourself. Your journey towards a more fulfilling life begins with the willingness to release what no longer serves your highest good. Each step away from negativity is a step towards a brighter, more positive future. Embrace the changes that come with letting go, and trust that they are leading you towards greater happiness and fulfillment. You have the power to shape your life by choosing the relationships and experiences that contribute positively to your well-being. Letting go is not about forgetting the past, but about creating space for a more promising future. Value yourself enough to make decisions that honor your own needs and desires, even if it means ending certain relationships. Each ending is an opportunity to start anew with greater insight and self-awareness. Embrace the lessons learned from past relationships and use them to guide you towards healthier and more fulfilling connections. Your worth is intrinsic, and you deserve to be surrounded by people who recognize and appreciate that value. By prioritizing your own well-being, you pave the way for more meaningful and supportive relationships in the future. Thank you for watching the entire video. If this video is good, please leave a comment and subscribe to the channel to watch the next videos.